welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a very exciting video. This is my puppy Astro, but this isn't my channel, so
it's my channel. Welcome back to Bontes TV. As you can see, we have a very special guest. This is Vivi. She's my best friend. We've been best friends for about
2004. We met when we were 8.
So
what's I can't do that math.
Me neither.
19 minus 4.
19.
2019 minus 2004.
College graduates, everyone. College graduates.
15 years. 15 years?
Okay, that took us
oh my gosh,
a
that's
long
really long.
time.
15 years. We met at summer camp.
No, before that, I knew her as like that good girl that goes to church with her grandma, wears long skirts, is in the church choir.
I never wore long skirts.
Your grandma wore long skirts.
My grandma wore long skirts. I never wore long skirts.
So that's how we met. We met during a summer camp, and then in 3rd grade, we would only see each other during the summer. And then 5th grade, they closed down
my elementary school.
Her elementary school.
So then I went to her elementary school. And she was, I mean, not the only person I knew, but she was the only person I knew in our classroom, if that makes sense. But
yeah, because everyone else from Alamo came. So yeah, so that's basically where we kicked it off. We had our 5th grade class together, and then we basically did everything together. I still remember the first time you came over to my house.
We ate chicken wings.
And nachos.
Nachos?
Yeah, and then we sang that stupid song.
Campanas de verdad.
And then, but you would go first, remember?
The Belen campanas de I do remember that.
Yeah.
And then we went to middle school together. Literally, when she said that we did everything together, we did everything together. Throughout all of middle school, I'm pretty sure we had every single class together.
Yeah, throughout middle school, we did band together. We did
volleyball,
basketball together.
So then we went to high school together. And same story, like we had all of every single class together. We did sports together.
Like when we say every single class, we mean every single class. The only time it changed was maybe, I think it was our junior year, where I had art and she had journalism.
Oh yeah. That was literally maybe like the only different extracurricular that we did.
And then finally,
we went to college.
We went to college together. We both got accepted to Macomb, so we went
to UT, by the way. If
hook up,
people don't know.
And then fun fact, we always discuss this in 5th grade. We're like, yeah, let's go to UT. Viviana at the time had a Thea in Austin, and we're like, your aunt?
You said Thea. A Thea.
Had her Thea. It's my lisp because my fake teeth sometimes comes out.
My Tia Clara used to live in Austin. So we would always say that we would move to Austin.
Yes. So we're like, yeah, your Tia could take us to school, and we would live with her. And basically this was 5th grade, okay? This was all talk 5th grade. And then come senior year, we both got accepted into UT. We both got accepted into Macombs. And it was time for us to fly out.
College was really fun. Sorry, I'm burping.
When we decided to move in together, I think everyone was like, no, you guys are making the worst mistake of your life. Like,
you'll ruin your friendship.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of you and Vivs. Like, that's it. Like, you guys are not gonna be friends. Like,
literally everybody
it's gonna be horrible. And
literally we lived together all 4 years of college. The longest we went, well, Val studied abroad for a semester, so that was like the longest, or that was, I guess, a time where we didn't technically live together, because she was gone from January to almost May practically. So that was a very long time, but that was really cool. She got to study abroad. I only studied abroad during the summer, but she went for the whole semester. So that was different.
Vivi went to Europe and I went to Thailand.
But even when we started off college,
so I mean, we've known each other for years now.
Long time.
Like it's crazy to think. And now for the first time in 4 years, we're both living separate. I'm in Austin
and I moved to Houston for my job.
So everyone, when we graduated, they were like, oh my God, what are you guys gonna do? You guys are separate. And I mean, I think a lot of people asked me too, like, even, are you still close to Viv? Like, do you still talk to Viv? And I'm like, every day. So I think the most we go without talking to each other is maybe like 2 to 3 days.
But it's also kind of hard to talk to each other during the day just because I started off at my job working the night shift. So working night shifts is a completely different way of life to begin with. But I still like text her when I'm at work. But other than that,
been
like,
good.
Well, not normal. We're like grown up now. We're not kids anymore.
Yeah, and then I visit her at least every, I guess I would say like every
Almost
2 months.
Yeah. When was the last time we came?
April? No.
No, you were here. You were here in January.
Yeah, I was here in January, the last week of January. I'm here now, and today is February, and then I'll be here again in March. We see each other frequently.
But yes, life's just very, very busy now. We're adults, we're working, we graduated college. It's weird. I feel like a fake adult.
Recently got a dog.
Astro.
Showering.
Andrew's my boyfriend. Andrew is showering him because he smelled pretty bad. But he was at the beginning of the video. Astro smelled bad, not Andrew. But I guess the whole point of this video, talk about something that recently happened in, I guess, both of our lives, because it does affect us both.
Yes.
It's a drastic change.
A dramastic, as my dad would say.
Dramatic change. Very,
Yes.
very dramatic. I get like nervous talking about it. But long story short, me and Andrew have been together. This year it will be 6 years at the end of 2019. So I met him my senior year of high school, and then we dated all throughout college. Basically when Val left to Thailand.
He was my replacement.
And then moving to Houston, well, obviously, like, we moved here together, so he's also working here as well. And yeah, we've just been together a pretty long time.
Yeah. So they got a new addition, their dog. But then they got a new addition because
I'm pregnant. And it's weird to say out loud, but I've known for a while now. But I guess now that we're filming this, it's like official. I am pregnant. I will be 12 weeks next week.
We are pregnant.
We are pregnant. I guess just the kind of beginning of how it all happened, or how I suspected I was pregnant. I mean, I just took like some pregnancy tests. Right, I had a suspicion that I was pregnant, and then I took some pregnancy tests, and I didn't expect them to come back positive. I literally had no suspicion at all that I was pregnant, but I had a suspicion that I was, but
You just said you did.
well, I mean,
It's like a fake, like, you know, like, oh crap, I might be pregnant, but it wasn't like, oh crap, I am pregnant.
yeah,
you
right,
know?
like, obviously we weren't expecting it, or like it wasn't planned. I mean, I peed on the pregnancy sticks, and I peed on 3 of them. Because the first one came back positive, and I was like, no, like, there's no way.
Nah.
And then I took 2 more, and then they came back positive. And so the pregnancy test that you take at home and the pregnancy test that the doctor basically gives you, or like how they test your pee, it's basically the same. So if you take a home pregnancy test and it comes back positive, you're like 99.9% pregnant.
So I think it's funny how she told me, because I wasn't expecting it, obviously. She gave me a call and we were FaceTiming, and then she just, I don't know why, she's like, "Val, guess what?" And I was like, "You're pregnant." And she's like,
and I was just so in shock. That was my initial first reaction, was just a state of shock and not really believing that I was pregnant. Because like I said, right, I took 3 pregnancy tests, but I didn't. So then, right, we were FaceTiming, and she's like, no, go to the doctor. Like, I mean, what if the pregnancy tests are all false? 3 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them. And I was like, yeah, like, we don't know anything. And then sure enough, literally, I think the next day I went to the doctor, and it was a confirmation that I am, in fact, pregnant.
there's a bun in the oven. Honestly, I couldn't believe it either. And I think my coping mechanism is like, hi, yeah, no, you're not. Like, ha. So I honestly was in shock. So she was like, Val, like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, just relax. Like, what's your gut telling you? Are you really pregnant? Are you not really pregnant? And she's like, I think I am. And I was just like, well, then you are. But it was just, I was in shock as well. And like, I think the following day, I was just like, wow, like this is happening. But honestly, like, I was so happy. Out of all my friends and everything, and like, even between us, like, I feel like you are ready. Like, genuinely speaking, like, you are ready. Like,
I don't know if anyone's actually ever ready.
No, I don't think anybody's ready, you know?
I'm right. I think we both like pray and like we're both really faithful. But it was just like in God's plan. It was in God's plan, right, for me to have a baby. I am due in September. But yeah, it was just like a very state of shock when I first found out. And I think the main thing was just because right now I think we're both kind of really focused on our careers. And I mean, we haven't been working for a whole full year, but it was in God's plan.
I mean, I think it's a blessing, obviously, and like she said, like no one's ever ready, but I feel like Vivi's isn't dumb. It sounded bad, but like
I know, I'm not dumb.
Like I feel like you would be a great mom. Honestly, like you taking care of me in different situations. Like, so I feel like you're just gonna be a good mom, and I feel like your baby's gonna come out very white.
It's exciting just to know, right? Like, I guess now that I'm pregnant, right? Obviously, I have like all these different apps. So like right now, my baby's the size of a lime.
Yes.
But just the fact it's literally like half of me and half of Andrew, I think that's really cool.
Like it just terrifies me. I've been in the room for both my sisters in their births for their kids, and honestly I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. It was beautiful, but it was also traumatizing. Like the baby came out and I thought a whole nother baby was coming out, because they just go and then like a whole thing comes out, like,
and that's what I'm
huge.
really scared of. I'm like really scared to give birth.
I know.
But we'll see.
We're excited. I know I am. And I think now the state of shock has passed. So I think we're both excited. Just wanted to come on here, say the news, and just share a little backstory of our friendship. You'll probably be seeing a lot of Vivi's. Vivi's is a big part of my life. So whether they're my vlogs or even she just got an air fryer because she got influenced by my air fryer. So maybe one day we'll just have an air fryer cook-off, and just wanted to share that piece of our life as it's a big piece coming up.
I know.
I like staring down.
I have like no stomach right now. I'm still very early along.
So that concludes our video for our friendship and big announcement. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you click on the bell so it can ring every time that I post. Thank you.
Bye guys. See you next time.